Welcome to UTME Biology class on Top Scores e-learning. I am Chidima, your biology tutor. Today's class will be looking at the topic characteristics of living things. And the aim of this topic is to ensure that learners are able to distinguish between the various characteristics of living things. Then the second aim is to make sure that learners are able to define the cell, list the various components of a cell, differentiate between plant and animal cells. And the third one is to ensure that learners are able to identify and explain the organization of life, the levels of organization of life. The first objective is to make sure that learners are able to get the characteristics of living things and differentiate each of them. The second one is ability to define the cell, the various cell components and their functions. Then the third one is ability to explain the levels of organization of life. So we will move on to the first part, which is the characteristics of living things. And we have various characteristics of living things, and the first one is movement. Now, when we talk about movement is simply defined as the ability of an organism to move its own body, a whole of it or part of it, from place to place. And organisms move for different reasons. They could move for food, for reproduction, or to run away from danger. So the first characteristic of living things we'll be looking at is movement, and it has to do with moving from one place to the another. Another name for movement is locomotion. You could either say movement or locomotion, they mean the same thing. The next one we'll be looking at is nutrition. Nutrition is another characteristic of living things, which is defined as the ability of living organisms to feed. Living organisms feed. Now we have two types of nutrition. We have the heterotrophic nutrition and the autotrophic nutrition. So organisms that are able to manufacture their own food are known as autotrophs, or they exhibit autotrophic nutrition, whereas those who are not able to manufacture their own food exhibit the heterotrophic nutrition. Then the next characteristic of living things we'll be looking at is respiration.